Hey,
welcome
to our Saturday Live, you guys.
I'm John B.
And I'm Darlene B.
Welcome to the live.
Welcome to our live
broadcast.
Yes, we are BNB Reviews It, and our channel is all about food reviews, mukbangs,
cooking reviews,
and cooking
tutorials.
And we love having fun on our channel and
more, as you see today.
Right. This is part of our and more. If you haven't seen already, we have our 40 questions up. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. So check that out on our channel if you haven't seen it. Today, hey, Vern's Junk Closet in the house. We're so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for coming. How are you, family? How are you? We are very well. We are waiting for our guest today. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're waiting for our guest today. We have our guest, Purple Paisley-Lupus Effect, coming on. And thank you so much, Vern. Thank you for sharing us out. And so we're excited about that. We have our Vern's Junk Closet interview coming up in a few weeks also. So we're excited about that one as well.
Make sure you continue to check your local listings.
Yes, check your local listings. Yes. And we have some really exciting things happening. Yesterday we launched our merch. Thank you, Burns, for sharing us out. Yesterday we launched our merch.
Yeah, you can see that. You check out the 40 questions video.
And also you can check it out on our website at BandBreviewsit.com. BANDB Reviewsit, all one word.com. And you can check out our merch there.
See what we have to offer.
Hey, it's Nickalicious. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? How is everybody doing? We're just here waiting for our guest, Purple Paisley-Lupus Effect. So we're excited about this interview. We haven't seen our friend Purple Paisley for a little while.
So see what's going on with her.
Right. So yeah. Yes, merch. Yes, we have our merch. So please check it out. And we thank you for checking that out as well. And so it's Nickalicious. If you can drop your link. You can also drop. We have Purple Paisley in the building.
Oh, right.
Hi, Finest Wine.
Hey, Finest Wine. Welcome.
Guest of the hour is in the building. Are you able to drop the link in there?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll do it. Don't worry. We gotta figure these things out,
Yeah, I'm not sure because it's not connected there.
That's okay. So, so we have our Purple Paisley-Lupus Effect in the building. Excited about that. And I'm gonna send the link into the chat.
Technology, so bear with us. We'll get this in the chat.
We will get
our guest up here.
Yes.
Keep rolling.
Yes. But yeah, so hopefully everybody's weekend is
so far
going really, really well. Let me get this in the chat.
I'm watching Darlene Biz.
All right, Purple Paisley.
It's in the chat. Okay.
It's in the chat. So, yes, I like that PPLE, Purple Paisley-Lupus Effect. And then if you could also Finest Wine, you can drop your link as well. And if you can drop Vern's Junk Closet's link, we would appreciate that as well. Thank you so much, mods. We love you guys. We just want to let you know how much we appreciate you. We appreciate you for all of the support that you've given us through our journey, and for showing up and being here for us.
Helping our lives go smoothly.
Right. Yes, we really do appreciate
Kicking people out who need to be kicked out.
when they need to be.
When they need to be. When they need to be.
And we also appreciate all of you who are up in the bushes. We love the bush
As always,
people.
yeah,
So,
bush people. We don't have no music for the bush people.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
I see Nico with the
Yeah.
abbreviations. I like that. That's
I do like
quick.
the abbreviations. All right, Purple Paisley, are you coming up?
Yeah, just click that link.
Click that link for us. Click that link. I feel like Nicolicious. I won't. I feel like I'm copyrighted.
It's copyright. No.
Copyrighted.
They don't want no problem with that. Copyright. Yeah. No infringement here. No.
If you haven't gone to, there's two things. I think if you haven't gone to It's Nicolicious, what is it? Now, is it click that link? How do you do it now?
Drop that link.
Drop that link. Yeah, drop that link Thursdays, and I believe it's Thursdays and Fridays. You definitely need to go there. And I believe also Finest Wine, you have a premiere coming on tonight.
Right?
So if you drop the link for your premiere for tonight so that everybody knows about it and they can...
It's cookies, right?
Right. So it looks good. And we got Kingdom Kane in the building. All right. I think our guest is here.
Oh, yeah. I see the little red light.
Yes. So without further ado, we are inviting her. Yes, just hit it.
I don't know. Add the stream.
Yes. All right. And X out.
Oh, X out. Yeah. Hey, there we go.
It feels like it has been... John, they can't see you.
Oh, get close. That's good.
You gotta get real close.
Real close.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Purple Paisley.
Yeah, we're all getting situated. That's okay.
You guys, Purple Paisley has a wonderful story. She has been on YouTube for a minute and she's been doing her thing. And so we've learned. I know, but I'm just saying, we've learned a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
We can't hear you though. Say. Do you have a microphone?
Can y'all hear me? I can hear y'all.
Oh, no, can't hear you.
Can you guys hear Purple Paisley in the chat?
Hey, Finest Wine. Hey, baby.
Oh, we hear you.
Okay.
Now. We hear you
hey,
now.
Nicolicious. Hey, baby. Yeah, I can see them. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
it
can
came
hear you
in.
now. We're so happy to see you.
Hey, chat.
There we go.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Sorry for my lateness.
No, that's okay.
No.
That's okay. We're just glad that you're here. We're glad to be able to see you and,
Converse a little bit.
Yeah, talk with you for, this time. It's been a little while, so we've missed you. It seems like there's a little bit of a delay.
Are y'all hearing the echo? No.
We don't hear an echo, but it seems like there's a little bit of a delay.
That's not right.
Yeah. So, no, we don't hear. It's going in and out. Do you wanna come back in? You wanna try and come back in?
We have a delay.
Right. There's a little bit of a delay. That's all right, guys. We thank you for your patience.
Sounds
right. Purple Paisley, and your sound is in and out. Do you want to come? You want to get out? Yes. So it's
No, no, it's fine. I was just making sure that people can't hear us twice. That's the only thing. So I just don't end the session.
No. I wasn't going to end the session, but what I was thinking is maybe come in through your phone. Are you on your phone right now, or are you on a computer?
No, I'm on my laptop.
All right. Come in through the phone. The phone is much better.
Oh, I can listen to you guys from my, yeah. Let me mute this.
So just come back in and click on the link from your phone. Thank you. It's Nicolicious.
Yeah. Good suggestion.
Sergeant Nico to the rescue.
Technology, huh?
It's true. That's all right. We getting this situated, but we appreciate all of you who are in here.
Got the sunlight on.
Yeah, right. It's hot. Are you? Did you? So we can't hear you right now.
No sunbeam on me.
But did you click it on? Oh, Donna, just being real. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much.
Hey, Donna.
All right. So turn down your laptop and then talk to us through your phone. Do we need to connect through your phone now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And also, if you guys can drop Donna just being real's her link, and also of course our guest Purple Paisley-Lupus effect. If you can, thank you so much. It's Nicolicious. It's like you read my mind. Are you on the phone yet, Auntie Roro? Do we need to put it in there again for you?
I'm on my phone already. I don't know if you guys can hear me on my phone.
Okay. Can you use the camera through the phone too, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to show up twice, so.
So click out of the laptop and do the phone.
Just from the phone. Right?
Yeah, just do it from the phone. And we'll invite you in again. Sorry, everybody.
That's a link?
Yeah, that's the link.
Okay.
Yeah, it's much better on the phone. Thank you. Thank you, Finest Wine. So for those of you who may not have heard already, It's Nicolicious has her drop the link Thursdays and Fridays. If you have not been, you have to go.
Good time.
It's a good time. Great music, great beats, and then also Finest Wine. Finest Wine.
Is the link in there already?
Yeah. Oh, Pandy's hair, candy, and more. Thank you so much for coming in.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming in. We're gonna have Purple Paisley up here in 1 second. We had to switch around some things, so we're just grateful that all of you are here. I also was going to mention that Finest Wine has a premiere tonight that we're excited about. I think you're going to, what are you going to be making, Finest Wine? I think it's some cookies. Tell us a little bit about it. And also,
milk and cookies.
For those of you who do not know, we just launched our merch on last night.
Yes, you can check out that video.
Yes.
40 challenge video. Okay, here we go.
Yay! Oh. It sounds better already.
Oh, it does?
Yes,
Good.
Oh,
like
it's
10
technology.
times
Yes,
better.
much better.
Yes. So,
Good.
all right, everyone can hear.
Yeah.
Everyone can hear. All right. Oh, so we got to give you like this internet hug.
Welcome. Great to see you.
Yes. Yes. We have not, I don't think we, when was the last time we saw you? It was in,
God, it's been a minute.
it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yes.
What's been going on with me and my family is I know you guys know because I think I spoke to you all about it, but dealing with family and my nieces and nephews, my youngest sister just lost her husband, and so
Sorry.
with us already being down that road, we just jumped in and picked up the pieces,
Yeah.
where everything started, for the grieving process for my nieces and nephew, of course, and my sister, um, who's the baby
Okay.
of the family. You know, um, she have a hard time dealing with difficult things in life.
I mean,
So
who would not
That's
have a
a
hard
lot.
time with dealing with losing your husband, right?
right, very difficult, and we just try to be there to support them and understand their grief process and thoughts and feelings that they might be feeling at this time. So me and my boys, we just kind of fit in where we can get in, you
Yeah.
know, and just be there for them. My sons really talk. I got a nephew um, I think he'll be 20 at the end of this month. But he having a difficult time. They all are, and everyone grieves differently. So, it's just a process that they have to go through. And I trying to get them to understand that is, at this time is difficult.
Yeah.
They just don't understand how this can happen, which we all question that, how can this happen? You know. So for me, I can't really talk to them the way I want to because I don't think they will receive it.
Right.
know,
Sometimes,
as
it's really
as they
hard
should.
dealing with family, right? So,
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. So I don't think right now is the time. So we just try to hang in there and be there for. You know, um, it is hard to see, your family member go through things like that, but it's a part of life. And so as we put here, we all gonna take that road. We all gonna take that path. You can't deter yourself from it. So that's one thing that has kept me, really bottled down, is making sure their mindset is okay.
right. So can we actually? I think that's a great topic because, um, a lot of people have gone through grief, during this period and
last few months, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, with things going on, and so how have you dealt with that? How have you dealt with trying to keep up your YouTube channel and also dealing with family, family situations, grief, and all of that?
Yeah, well, as you see, I don't, when I need a break, I break from YouTube. And when I have issues such as this come up in my life, YouTube go on the back burner.
Right.
You know,
Right.
excuse me, I still try to post, post like on my community wall. I always try to post something positive.
Well, that I have to say, even though maybe you haven't posted videos, you have been really consistent,
right, on your
you know.
community tab. Yeah.
So how have you had the strength and the energy to stay consistent with your community posts?
Well, when I think about it, when I'm not rushing in the morning, once I get up, um, once if I'm not really busy, it dawned on me then. But any other day that I know that I got things to do,
Yeah.
I forget about it because my mind is on, my daily activities and other things as well. Um, so, it's difficult, but I try to at least post something on my community wall because I hadn't had the opportunity to go live.
Hmm.
And that I don't know if it hurt you in the long run, but I don't think it's good because you have to be able to interact with your audience, and then the new people that latch on to you, they want to see you as well.
Right.
And I've been in a lot of my new people, when I am able to click on, I be in a lot of my new subscribers um streams, and most of them, a lot of them shoot came on here and started streaming. You guys, a lot of them got monetized like last week. Like a lot of them got monetized last week and the week before. So that's good. Because I always like to see new people like myself. Well, I ain't new no more, but I like to see people that's starting out, that get in here and really get it done. And then I said the other day, I said, Lord Jesus, now I remember when they started. Now they done got monetized. He'll probably me still tagging along. But I had to chuckle, because it's funny, you know, but it's what it is. I'm not in no rush. I ain't got nothing to do. So I get to it when I can. And I know that I will at some point. It just ain't at this point, this
Right.
particular time.
You go at your own pace, and like you said, you know you'll get there.
You know that
Yeah,
you
just like this particular time. But each one of them that got monetized, I went over there and I told them that I was proud of them. You deserve it, like everyone does. Who's content creators, we all deserve to get there. And I'll be so happy once you get across that 4K watch time line, because that's difficult. And I tell people that it's very difficult for me because I cannot sit a long period of time. So in one spot, So it's difficult for me to stay. Now, when I first started, I used to hit that live, whatever daytime it was, I go live. But you were starting out and you wanted to get out there. But now, it's not a good thing. It's okay, but you still need to show up sometimes and let them know you're still above water, or still above the earth. You ain't going nowhere. So and talk to you and really talk to and interact with your audience. That's why I like you guys so much, because the interaction is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Not a Clue said that the 4K watch hours are no joke. And Finest Wine said no joke whatsoever. And
Yes, I got like 1,600 hours to go, and I'm just sitting up here pinning.
okay.
Loud,
Okay.
It's just what it is.
You know what? This is, we definitely should talk somehow off after we get off. But I think that that's the great thing about having a family, because you can end up depending on your family to help you
out.
To
understand what's going
push
on
you closer
right.
To your goals. So I definitely want to talk to you outside of this interview, and then maybe we can come up with some kind of like plan or something, because you know what, our auntie got to get there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Our auntie got to get there.
Yeah, I'm just over here, playing around. And I really could set it up, talk for a little while, set it up while I'm gone. That's what I used to do, when I was really streaming, trying to get these hours over with. I would on days that I had to go see my specialist, I would always come on, talk for a little while, and then I let it run while I was gone, you know, and let people know that I'm going to the doctor. If you don't get nobody talking back to you, I ain't here. I ain't watching. So I used to do that. I used to do a lot of things, to get those watch hours. So, We Love Rain. That's if y'all not connected to that family, that's an awesome family. They've been with me since I've been on YouTube, and they were in my country. Now this family been with me a long time, ever since my existence on YouTube. And the other day, last week, I got a message, and they were running my playlist again. I think they ran my playlist about 3 times already. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Because they just a wonderful group. That's a wonderful family. And you just take a liking to people that really push you and try to help you and try to do different things for you.
Right.
And I think that we all should be that way, with our channel, because we know that it's not easy. See, if you ain't up here talking about the gossip and putting out one another, your channel is not, it take a while for you to get there, because you're not doing what people come on YouTube to hear, go on, to be entertained.
Right.
And so your channel take forever. Sometimes it take a long time to get where you want to be, and it's because of your content. Right. But I do see a lot of newcomers coming up and being positive and putting out positive information. Speaking positive.
That what I believe that even though it may take a little longer, because even once you're monetized,
that's a whole
that's a good
starting. It's like that's just starting.
Right, it's just starting.
We like to get that across to people who may not know that, people in the bushes, people who are watching broadcast. You're striving for that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours.
And you think that once you get there,
you think that's it,
and your audio automatically going to tons is gonna roll in.
If we can say anything, that's just the beginning.
Right.
It's just the beginning. Exactly. Right. Exactly. You could see your videos making money, but that don't mean that money is coming into you.
Right.
It takes a while. Everything is a process. I told people that too. Just because you get monetized does not mean you start making money right away. That does not mean that don't happen.
I mean, there are some people who are blessed to, it just takes off, or they took off even before they got monetized, and that's why they got monetized so quickly. But for us, like you said, the channels that aren't necessarily about gossip and aren't it might be a little while longer.
It might take a little bit more.
Right. And Pandy's Hair Candy and More said that she tried silent stream once, but her people didn't like it, so she never tried it again. And I think that's another thing too. It's like you have to pay attention to what your audience is looking for.
Right.
Right? What would you say to that, Purple?
Well, Candace, I would say, even silent streaming, what it does, it allows you to stream longer than sitting and talking to people for a long length of time.
Right.
And I just tell my audience why I'm silent streaming. And I just share with them that I can't sit here and talk to you guys like that.
Right.
Like my health don't allow me. So what I would say to Candy is that if you do want to do it, go on like you're doing a live, like I do. I set up my stream, but I go on like I'm live, and I sit there and I talk to you guys maybe for an hour or two. And then I let you know that I'm okay. I'm muting my mic. I'm gonna let it run, And I think that if you do that, your audience will understand. They're not just coming into a silent stream, but they can actually see you and you could talk to them for a little while, and then let it run. You don't have to turn it off. Right. Just let them know that you're muting your mic. And you're gonna let your stream run because you're trying to get your watch hours up.
I was actually in a live last night. Shout out to BHop Nation TV actually, and that was the same type of thing that he did. He actually, I think he was on for a few hours, and then he ended up going off. But yeah, it as a silent, and then also. One person who I know who is consistent also is like InQ's World. She shout out to InQ's World that she does her live streams and she does she calls them like pajama parties.
Right, you have fun with it.
Right?
Yeah.
So
you have fun with it.
You can have fun with it, and we've had a lot of fun in your live streams. So
yeah, you could do a lot of things. You could name it whatever you want to name it, and like I said, come in and talk. When you first come on, be visible and talk to your people, and then talk for about an hour. Excuse me, and then let them know that you're gonna let it run and be silent,
Right.
And I think that'll help them out a lot, and they'll understand because a lot of people don't understand silent streaming.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people don't get it. What it's all about, but what people don't realize is that you could stream up to 12 hours per day.
Okay, so that
not per day. I'm sorry. It's per stream. So it's 24 hours in a day. So say for instance you started this morning.
Right.
Okay. For the next, you got 12 hours out the way already. You can shut it down and then start over again and set up another stream. I've seen people do that as well. I just should turn off my notifications. I've seen people do that as well. I still see people doing it. They'll get their first 12 hours and then they'll shut it down. They'll wait maybe about an hour and they'll go back up and they streaming again. But 4,000 hours, no joke. And you'll try to get it either way you can, baby.
Right.
I'm glad you said that. You do it any way you can. We're seeing a lot of the comments. Some people, like Bernie said, she's never done live. And we see
a silent
live, excuse me. And then some people are saying, that they took actually not a clue. Fishing said he took a poll, which is a good idea.
Great idea.
Once you get your community tab, you take a poll, like we're
saying,
to see what your people like.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You do that.
Right.
And I think a lot of my people, the majority of my people, since I've been streaming silently for so long, I think a lot of my people just got used to me silent streaming, except my new people. And then I went on and I talked to them about silent streaming. Okay. And so once I talked to them about silent streaming, then they understood, and then they went to silent streaming as well.
So if it's something that that's kind of what your channel does, then they kind of understand it. And then Not a Clue also said that he's trying to do a Talk All Night Tuesday, starting I guess it'll start on Tuesday at 8.
Who that gonna do that? Who is that gonna do that?
Not a Clue Fishing.
Oh, Not a Clue.
Yes.
Well, good luck to you, baby.
And I really want. So we didn't even. Shame on us. We didn't even have you like introduce yourself. Like half an hour in. Introduce yourself and tell everybody, about your channel.
Well, well, everyone, my channel was the when I first got on YouTube, I didn't know what to name my channel. But it was Rochelle Jackson Brown, because that's my name. That's legally my name. And then I knew what I wanted my channel to be a lot about. And I wanted my channel to be about educating about the disease lupus that I suffer with. And how it manifests other chronic pain diseases, to educate my people of color, women and men, of this horrible disease that has no cure, and let my people know that it runs in our race real bad. But that's one thing. And then to speak positivity into people.
Right.
Because negativity don't take no energy for negativity.
Right.
To be around. And I didn't want to be a negative channel. I didn't want to do all the gossiping. I didn't want to really report on singers and that nature, the entertainment. I didn't really want to do that. So my channel is pretty much geared to the disease lupus and positivity, positive energy. And then mixed with a little God, a little Christ in there. Well,
all
not
right.
a little,
Can't have
not a little,
Christ.
but pretty much a whole lot. I did one prayer. I think when I got to 600, I did one prayer. And when I did that one prayer, ever since then, people will come underneath my videos and say, can you pray for me?
Yes.
Can you do another prayer?
Yeah.
We like listening to your prayers. And so that's what started me to uploading prayers. I used to do them every day. I used to do it every day, but then I stopped and said, well, I'm only doing it on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay.
And then Sunday. But that didn't work out because people, if they missed it on Monday, they still would come and ask me when you go, or come into my live stream and ask me when I was going to do another prayer. And can you pray for my family or whatever? And I would tell them, yeah, and that's what started me, to doing prayers. Matter of fact, someone came to me, I was just somebody live, and they say, Purple, when are you gonna do a prayer? Because you haven't did a prayer in a long time, and I ain't never know if this person even be on my channel.
Paying attention, they're looking forward to that prayer.
Right.
That's a good thing about it. You don't know who's
watching,
who needs it.
Right.
You never know who's gonna run across your videos, who's gonna see your videos. You never know what that person might be going through.
Right.
In their life at that time, why they on YouTube and why they looking at videos. So that's why I try to stay on that positive field. I try to I try to encourage by my own life experiences to encourage someone that whatever you're going through, you can get through it.
Right.
Each day God give you, you can make it through. So I try to speak positivity.
You do. You know,
Absolutely.
we always say to everybody, you definitely were or are, but especially in the beginning of our journey, you were a positive voice for us, and you were an encouraging voice for us. And
one of the things, only saying encouraging, we're talking about, we got on a topic of live streaming. You were one of the first people
you are the first person.
Encourage us. You said, get on here and live stream.
You are the first person that told us that we need to. And you not only did you tell us, you were pretty much like threatened us that we needed.
Yeah, you could see I could see the charisma, like y'all had. It's the it factor. You got on YouTube. You got to have that it factor. You do, and y'all had it, and so I just said, man, this couple here is really amazing. They could go a long, long way. And, and I wanted to see that, and I have, and I thank God for it, and I thank God for you guys. Even though we might be miles and miles away,
right?
It's still a blessing to be around people that you can really, really grow to love and understand and get to know them.
Right. No, I feel the same way.
We
feel
agree.
the same
Absolutely.
way about you.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. So how did you start your YouTube channel? Like, walk us through.
Actually, when? When?
Well, I can't remember the actual date, but I started out watching YouTube, and I came on YouTube right when that young lady they found in the freezer in Chicago.
Oh,
I started watching
YouTube. Terrible. I remember that.
Yeah, I started watching YouTube then.
Yeah.
And then the more I watched, the more I got intrigued with it. And the more that I connected with other people and would talk to them, in the chats, and we would talk about so much. And then the creators of the chat, most of them went into it with one another, like that beefing sector that they have. Most of them, the people I was attached to, they wasn't into beefing with one another. Now they would talk about each other, but they wouldn't really be into each other's business. But
they found out that beefing was profitable.
Yeah. And they stay they're a whole lot better now. They trying to do the positive thing. They trying to stay away from, tearing down one another and different things like that. And I think it's because so many positive channels are popping up, that they have no choice.
Right.
They see that people not drawn to that anymore.
Especially during
people
this
got more.
time. Like, especially during the past how many months?
3 or 4 months. You don't want this negative stuff. Yeah.
Right. It's like you want to come on and you want to be uplifted. And, we love how you do that. So, yeah, walk us through how, your first day,
So I was in here, and by then I had got like over 300 subscribers. And I ran across this young man by the name of Screw9235. I think that's just, I know it's Screw92 something. 92 something, child.
Okay.
But anyway, I ran across this young man, and I would watch Screw all the time. I would be in his live stream because he was very motivating, very positive. He talked about a lot of things like the OBS, you know, how you can set your OBS up on your computer, and you can, you know, do the streaming, but you could have water running and listening to waterfalls and different things like that. So Screw is very technical.
Okay.
So I would always be in his stream talking with him, and he was always now he a YouTuber. He been on YouTube for a while. And he was always encouraging new subscribers. So one morning I was listening to him, and he was on his way to work. And he said, all you new YouTubers, you're gonna have to go live. You cannot just sit and upload videos and don't go live. You're gonna have to hit that live button, and you gotta come out your comfort zone. And when I heard that kind of put a spark in me. You know, it kind of boosted me.
Okay.
So I heard that morning, and I think that next day it stayed with me so bad that I finally hit the live button.
All right.
And went live.
So Vern said his name is Screw 92530.
That's it. That's him.
So okay. So before that point, were you uploading videos or?
Yeah, I had begun to upload videos, and he, you know, I think I only had about 3 or 4 of them up there. I think it wasn't that many. And so, like I said, I was listening to him one morning. He was on his way to work, and he was so encouraging. He speaks so positive that, you know, I love being in his stream. Not only that, he you know, he talked a whole lot about technology.
Okay.
And he would help people who needed help.
Okay.
So, he said that, and that hit a chord in me, and it just stayed with me. And I hit that live, and when I hit that live, he came into my live stream.
Oh, that's
nice.
And I told him that, you know, I told him that I was glad to see him, and I thanked him for encouraging me to go live, you know. And he's a real sweet person, and in our friendship here on YouTube, he still go live every now and then. He don't go live that much, but
okay.
I'm over there in this live when he do go live. But I told him that, and I told him how encouraging it was, and me and him been friends ever since.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Ever since.
That's amazing. So when you made the decision to go live, what platform did you?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna talk about. I had some trolls that came in first.
On your first live?
Yeah, because I named it my first live.
Oh, okay.
and
Perfect name.
Yeah, and they came in, you know. And so I knew about the trolls from being in other people, you know, from being in other people's streams.
Okay.
And so I went live, and I didn't know who was gonna show up to my stream. I didn't know, because, you know, I hadn't got the logistics down to it yet. You know, I didn't know that my subscribers was gonna get notifications that I'm live.
Okay.
So pretty much of my subscribers came in, like Candy Shell, Nicole Reloaded, like a lot of them young ladies right there. Them young ladies is the ones who encouraged me. Like, they came into my live stream, and every time I went live, they were in my stream, you know, and I got a chance to meet them because I didn't know that they would attached to me, you know.
Okay.
So Candy Shell is one of them. Nicole Reloaded is another. I met Auntie Donna way later, but I think I had right at 500 subscribers when I met Auntie Donna.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
And
She
I
was
got
like
with
you,
Auntie Donna
right?
and helped Auntie Donna just like they helped me,
Mm-hmm.
and I turned on to Screw, and she would go over there and she would listen and do different things so she could learn, YouTube like me. And that's how me and her became friends on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just fun. It's fun to me.
Okay.
Not only is it fun, but to be able to help someone, I tell my boys this all the time, about when you're interacting with people,
Mm-hmm.
always be kind,
Mhm.
because you don't never know what that person might be going through,
Right.
It's true.
what they might be dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
and you just smiling and treating them nice or saying a kind word might make their day,
Mm-hmm.
And so I talk about that with my children. Well, they're not children, though. They children to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my boys, I talk to them about, common courtesy and how to treat their employees and people that they work with, and to really listen and understand what somebody else might be going through. So, we as people of color, we have to learn to love one another in spite of, and trying to get people to understand that is like trying to cover a wound that actually needs stitching, because a
Right.
lot of people don't want to do that.
It's true. It's true.
But that's basically how I started my channel.
So
And
which platform did you? Because you were saying that Screw was using OBS. We still don't know.
he teach you how to use OBS on your laptop. Like if you silent streaming,
Yeah.
and you want like music playing, water running, cause he the one who turned me on to silent streaming.
Okay.
Is Screw, because Screw used to stream all the time, but he would use his OBS and Zoom, and he would have the water running or the music playing.
Wow.
Okay.
The
Okay.
stream.
Yeah.
And you see some people doing that now.
Yeah.
Like you see
No.
some streamers doing that now.
So what platform did you use for your first silent stream or for your first live? What platform did you use?
Where I started out, I was able to use my iPad the first time I went live.
Okay. You mean straight from YouTube?
Straight through YouTube.
Okay.
Straight from my camera, straight through YouTube. I ain't have to have no device, no program, no nothing.
Okay.
And then I got to my third live, and I couldn't go live.
Yes.
Well, YouTube had just changed the policy. Yeah, you had to have 1,000 subscribers in order for you to go live. Or either, and nobody told me that I could use Prism.
All right.
Nobody told me that. But somebody did tell me, Cali Girl, you're not on here no more. I don't know why. But she told me you got to go through your laptop. And at that time, I had a laptop. And she said you can't go live anymore from your iPad nor your phone. Because at first, I could go live from my iPad, my phone, laptop, whatever.
And then they changed it. They changed the rules.
Yeah, and I think that probably discouraged, like yourself, a lot of people were doing that. And then they changed the rules, and now some people maybe fell by the wayside, or some people kept going, like yourself.
Yeah. Some people just stopped. I had a girl that was connected to me. She was a young girl. She put out a lot of cooking videos and stuff like that. But when they changed the law where you had to go in and you have to set your channel, is it child appropriate or non-child appropriate? Well, when they changed the law, a lot of people stopped doing YouTube as well.
Right.
Because they didn't want to, YouTube said you needed to have it set by January the 1st, of last year, either this year, whenever. And a lot of people dropped off. A lot of people didn't think it was worth it.
Right.
Everything you had to do, including that, they didn't think it was worth it. And she was one of them. And I tried to, tell her to stay. You have come too far, and I think she had got up to 300 subscribers. And I said, you come too far. I said, don't delete your videos. She said, no, I don't want to do it no more. She got discouraged. She stayed on for a little while and then she just left.
Yeah, but we also believe that, timing is everything, and maybe that wasn't her time, but she'll pick up, where she left off
she wants to come back,
if she wants to come back.
Yeah. I hope so. She was a sweet girl, and she had some nice videos. She would come into my live streams, connect with people, and move on, and then, like I say, when they changed that law, a lot of new people, dropped off because people were upset about the 4,000 watch hours. Then you set your channel, and if you don't do it correctly, you could be fined and all that. That scared a lot of people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it scared a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like Fines Wine was saying. He's saying it's hard, it's difficult, but you don't give up. You can't give up.
Yeah.
So what would you say, you can also talk about yourself, because it's a two-part question. Like, maybe talk about some of the times that you wanted to give up, if you wanted to give up, and then what made you continue the course. And then,
well, I ain't never wanted to give up.
Okay.
Giving up ain't in my category. I just take it a day at a time, and I just sit there and, really focus in on, okay, what I'm going to talk about. And when I'm coming up with subjects, like I'll start researching stuff today, and you might not hear it until next week, this time next week, because you want to be accurate. You don't want to put out the wrong information.
Right.
And you want to make sure that, people really understand and really, understand what you're trying to convey to them.
Right.
So that's my thing, is that, you have to be mindful of what you putting out, and so it's a task. I hear people say that that's what get me is putting out content. That don't get me. Is getting through them watch hours was get me.
Okay. Well, that's I mean, I didn't want to be like, well, it's a watch, but I just, I'm sure there have been discouraging times for you, right? And so that's, I guess that, for somebody else who might be out there and, they've tried so hard to gain the watch hours, and they went past their year, and, watch hours have been taken away or whatever, and they feel like they're going to give up. Like, what would you say to them? And if you have gone through the same thing, like, what did you say to yourself to encourage yourself?
How bad you want it?
You what?
How bad you
How
want
bad
it?
you want it? You gotta know. Is it bad enough for you? Whereas that, you really could sit down and contemplate and think about what you're gonna put out, the information you're going to put out, what you're gonna do next. Is because one thing about YouTube is a job, and it's very time consuming because you gotta once you put out your information, you also gotta mingle with the people that are attached to you.
Right.
So, how bad do you want to get this thing done? Would be my question. And if you want it bad enough, you'll keep going.
That's good.
No matter what happens or goes on in your life, do you have the willpower to keep going? That would be my question. What is it that you really want out of YouTube and doing YouTube? Is it joyful to you? Do it bring any joy to you? Anything that you're not happy in doing, I'm a firm believer. Don't do it. And if you are doing it and you're not happy with it, then leave it alone.
Right.
And find what makes you happy. Because it's one thing I know, we all have a purpose. We all was put here for a reason.
Yes.
Right.
And it just wasn't to suck up air. So you got to find out, what your purpose is, what really you want to do on YouTube.
Right. And this is a great time. Just like her encouraging words to everyone, here and listening, that's who she is on her channel. And, she's going to be coming back strong very soon.
Absolutely.
Very soon. But she, like we said before, she has her encouraging words on, I believe, Sunday, Monday, and is it
Wednesday? I got videos in my phone that I need to upload. I just haven't did it.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get back into it. I used to do encouraging word on, real short video.
Okay.
And I'm getting back into doing that. And I got some on my phone. I just haven't uploaded them. But even doing that, it takes me a minute to do it because I have to research the information. Then I have to think about what really I want to talk about that really might help or encourage somebody.
Okay. And then also, when you started, did you already know how to edit, or is okay? So you have to give us hold that thought. Oh wow, Burns! Thank you so much, Burns.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Burns. We are so appreciative of, everybody. It just warms our heart every time, somebody gives us a super chat, and we're so grateful. So thank you, Burns. But
Selecta.
I like that horn.
One more time.
Yeah, you hear people. You hear people.
One more time.
Lot of mercy. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Joe, we got a super chat from Burns Junk Closet. We got a super chat from Burns Junk Closet. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat, y'all, from Burns Junk Closet. And if you guys are not subscribed to our YouTube cheerleader,
drop the link down.
Drop the links, please.
Must drop the link now.
And subscribe to her channel. Thank you so much, Burns.
Yes, a lot of mercy.
Yes.
I was just going to say, you guys need a song with that super chat.
But yes, so we were talking about we're talking about editing, and I'm really bringing it up. I can't even speak right now. I'm bringing it up because sometimes when you venture into something new, you may not always know what you're doing. So can you talk a little bit about, but you do it anyway, right? So I want you to talk a little bit about maybe not knowing how to edit, but getting through and still reaching the goal of
working through it.
Right, working through it.
Yeah, because I'm just not learning how to edit, and editing is for me is a whole nother I'm not gonna say obstacle, but it's a whole nother learning experience for me, because I'm not tech savvy. So and looking at videos and then being over there with crew, he said editing make a difference on your videos. So I decided that, okay, I need to learn how to edit. And so me and Auntie Donna.
Okay. You had a partner in crime.
My YouTube roll down. That's my roll down there.
You learn together.
Me and her, and she said, well, Ro, I don't know how to edit either. I said, you don't, Auntie Donna? I said, well, no, I ain't the only one there. Just like that. I said, well, child, I got to learn, Auntie Donna. And I told her, I said, things like that for me is difficult. I can only do it for a small period of time, and then I got to give it up because it won't stay with me, because it's too technical. If it's something that I can't do real quick and be done, then my patience is not there. But how I really learned how to and editing don't mean that you can't put up a video. You can still put up your video. Now it might have some slip-ups in there, but still put your videos up.
I think that's important.
That's a good one. That's
important.
The more natural you are, the more real and natural you are, the more your audience gonna love that anyway. So they gonna think it's funny. So learning how to edit don't stop you from putting up your videos. You go back to my videos in the beginning, it's a lot of messed up words.
and
short bus pull up just said, some of those raw videos go viral. You don't know.
So, and I learned they got this program called InShot. I think that's what it is. InShot? That's what I use. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. I can't look at it because it's on my phone. But I use that to put up my videos now.
Okay, so InShot is so it is an editing platform, right?
But it's easier than that Kine or whatever, KINE master.
Okay.
To me, that one is
okay.
Yeah, that's easier than that one for me. So I've been using that one to edit my videos here recently. But I wouldn't worry about edit. If you know how to edit or not. I ain't know nothing about editing a video when I first started. Until people ask me, say, you don't edit your videos? I say, no, however you get it, that's what you get.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to edit.
But you're still doing it. That's and so that's the that's the thing that I really want people
to
to get it. And then not only that you're doing it, you know, just seeing what people are writing in the chat. Like, we're not perfect.
No.
And you know, yeah, you may see some of the people at the top or whatever, you know, and their videos are perfect. They're perfectly edited, perfectly lit, perfectly, you know, whatever.
And that's a lot of time behind that.
There's a lot of time behind it, and also they weren't like that when they started.
Right, I'm gonna say they started somewhere, yeah.
So they started somewhere. So none of us are perfect, you know. Like, I get tongue-tied sometimes, like, you know, or you know, sometimes we're like, oh shoot, like the
fun with
video is dark.
Right.
What you do?
Yeah.
Put it out.
Put it out.
Yeah, just what, you know, and I'm like, my niece, my great niece, Snooty Cass' daughter. That's who father passed. You know, Snooty Cass be in my live a lot.
Okay.
That's her father who passed. Okay. But her daughter is good with editing, and she was supposed to be showing me how to edit. But child, she into her own little thing. She ain't got time for me.
Right, Tracy just.
But she was supposed to show me really how to edit, because she make little videos, you know, her and her aunt.
Yeah.
And so she edit those videos a whole lot.
And then so Tracy just said that a lot of times when we see those videos that seem perfect, that those people pay people to edit their stuff. So, you know, so it's not
a lot of stuff behind the scenes. You have no idea.
You know,
yeah,
they get up and they do it. So, but unlike yourself, you know, you do get up and you may get a little help from Snooty Cats, but you know, you made the decision that I'm gonna do it. This is what I love, and nothing's gonna stop.
And learn it yourself.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you do. You can't let not knowing something hinder you. You know, it's just like doing a new job. You know, you don't just because you qualify for the job, you don't really know how that job works until you get there and be on the job.
Right.
You understand? You don't know how that place is ran until you get into that office and really see how it's ran. You know, so that's just like YouTube, you know, just like editing. You ain't gonna know everything going on to YouTube, but if it's something that you really want to do, and you want to put a message out there, I think it's a good tool, especially for young people.
And let's talk even about the message. You know, I know you talked about coming on because you wanted to, you know, talk about lupus and how it affects the Black community. But were you always clear about your message, or did that take some time for you to?
Well, you know, I have to. What I decided to do when I talk about lupus, I decided to talk about it, and really pretty much try to discuss everything that I've experienced with the disease. But here recently, I was able to meet other YouTubers who suffer with the disease as well. So we did a panel a couple of months ago, and it was nice. The other young lady that was supposed to be on the panel, she couldn't get StreamYards to work right for her.
Okay.
But the lady that was on there, me and her connected. I don't know how we connected, but somehow our paths crossed. And she came on the panel with me, and hopefully since then, just her, I've met 3 other people.
Okay.
And when I meet other lupus survivors, I try to get them together and we all do a panel so people can hear how they were diagnosed and what caused them to be diagnosed.
Okay.
You know, because the way it affected me don't mean it's going to affect the next person the same way. So each one of us was affected differently.
Right.
And it affects you differently, you know. So I want people to hear that, because this disease is horrible on women of color. Now, I did meet one Caucasian lady. Her channel is called Lupus, but she has it as well. But again, she was diagnosed from endometriosis, you know, and I had no clue that was a part of some, for a whole lot of women.
Okay.
That right there caused them to be diagnosed as well with the disease. So to hear that, it just blew my mind. So now what I try to do, now that I done met these other 3, somehow I'm gonna try to get together and we bring another panel of them, and they could tell you how they was diagnosed. Sexual Harlem 125, I think that's her channel.
Okay.
I met her through another young lady that's attached to me, Felicia Fee. She has lupus. She told me about Sex of Harlem, and so I connected with her, and hopefully I could get a panel together soon with her, Lupe, and it's another one that I met. But anyway, hopefully get them 3 up here and myself, and they could just tell you how they were diagnosed with.
We would love that, and I think you know, so many people would love that and benefit from that. I could tell you, even, you know, with someone very, very close to us, like last week was diagnosed with autoimmune disease, and we're not quite sure which one it is, but I think, you know, the information needs to be out there, especially in our
people learn.
Especially in our
I'm you know, my fight now is getting my son tested.
Right.
My oldest son tested, you know. They didn't diagnose him with arthritis already, you know, and
that's kind of what's happening, you know.
And lupus is a form of arthritis. Yeah. So trying to get him, you know, get him diagnosed the way this COVID-19 is, and get him diagnosed where he can, you know, they'll know, you know, and really treat him accordingly. You know, I think when they do not know, it's difficult, because that's when they play that guessing game.
Right.
You know, I don't like the guessing game.
No.
Right. Yeah. So that's kind of, you know, because of everything that's going on, and that's kind of where we are. But, you know, that's another story for another day. But, you know, this has been amazing, and I'm so glad that we finally have had the chance to do this, and we definitely want to do it again. But we have some quick fire questions that we need to get to.
Yeah, I watched that video yesterday. Boy, that was hilarious. I was up here cracking myself.
Oh, thank you. So you're talking about our 40 questions. If you haven't
40
seen
acres
it,
and a mule.
if our mods are still here, if you can place the link for the 40 questions in the chat, that would be awesome. You know, we had so much fun doing it.
It was fun. Yeah.
And, you know, we tagged you.
We did?
Y'all tagged me?
We sure did. Look in the video.
Oh.
Look in the description.
Oh, Lord.
You check the videotape.
Yeah. Look in the description. We tagged you. So we didn't do it in the video, but we put it in the description. So you're
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Jesus. You're officially tagged. And so we want to see your 40 questions. Put up your hands if you want to see Purple
Oh, Lord.
40 questions answered. And we'll send you the 40 questions and everything. But yeah, we have some quick fire questions for you. So tell me if you're ready.
Wait. I gotta go get my phone charger. Hold on.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, shit.
Yes, so like we were saying, so Tracy, thank you so much for dropping our link. And if you can drop your link as well in the chat, that would be awesome.
Drop it.
Drop that link. I will not
Copyright.
I will not copyright.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we mentioned earlier that we launched our merchandise.
Oh, merch. Yeah. I think that's why people say short merchandise. Merch.
We dropped our merch.
There you go.
And you can find that information. I will write it at BandBreviewsit.com to contact us about getting the shirts. So yes, we have that at BandBreviewsit.com. Thank you, Tracy. Yes. So we have some quick fire questions.
Start with the first one. That's the first question.
Yeah, or you can go whichever way you want to do it.
Oh, you just pick some.
Yeah, just.
I'll start with the first one. It's easy.
Okay.
What is your favorite food?
Seafood.
Oh, seafood.
Okay. What kind of seafood?
Fish.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your favorite vegetable?
I really don't have a favorite vegetable. Green beans.
I love green beans too.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What is the strangest food you ever eaten?
Now I've had Chinese ice cream, and it don't taste the same as American ice cream.
Okay. All right. So what's your favorite meal of the day?
I can do like a salad. I do them pretty regularly, so I guess a salad.
Okay. And have you ever thought about becoming a vegan or vegetarian?
No, I ain't never thought about that.
All right, we have a question from Donna, just being real. She wants to know, whose concert would you like to go to? Would it be?
I think we're gonna put that in there.
Yes, let's put it up there.
What Donna up there talking about?
Would it be Marvin Gaye, Teddy Pendergrass, or Al Green?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's a good one.
Teddy Pendergrass, Al Green, and who else?
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye. Teddy, gotta be Teddy.
All right, Teddy Pendergrass. I think that's like two Teddies.
I think so.
that's two
Teddies.
Teddies.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go off script. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is what that the man that I can't think of the name. The man go from young to old.
Benjamin Button or something like that.
Who?
Benjamin Button.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Oh wow. Okay. And you know what? What's your? I know who this is already. Who's your favorite artist?
Oh, John P. Key.
I knew you were gonna say that.
No hesitation. John P. Key.
That's right. All right.
Yeah, I know me some John P. Key.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Takeout or dine in?
Dine in.
Let's see. Pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
Let's see. Dark meat or white meat?
Dark.
Soup or salad?
Salad.
Mussels or clams?
Mussels.
And let's do one more.
One more? Oh, what was that? Beef patty or empanada?
Oh, why you ask me? Oh, I like both of those. I would have to go with the beef patty.
All right.
Although I love empanadas.
So do we, but beef patty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
All right. So, might as well say fire.
Donna, one last one.
Oh, Donna has another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Wonder Woman or Bionic Woman.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Wonder Woman or Bionic Woman?
I gotta go. I know who I'm saying.
Jamie
The Bionic Woman.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Jamie Summers. What was? Yeah.
You know what? We really.
Y'all old. Woo, y'all so old.
we are
Talking about the Bionic Woman. The Bionic Woman.
We really enjoyed having you on here. It was such a pleasure.
Oh, I enjoyed myself. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
No,
thank you.
for having me.
Appreciate your time and wisdom.
Yes. Wisdom.
Dropping the
Thank y'all
Right. So
for having me.
So okay, one last couple things. What is your secret talent that nobody knows about? Do you have a secret talent?
Until now, if you tell it. I'm gonna say it every time you ask that question.
I know.
It ain't no secret no more. My secret talent. Well, we all know it ain't singing.
No, I've never heard you sing.
Child, don't worry about it. I guess cooking.
Cooking? Okay. Awesome. And tell us all the ways that people can get in touch with you. That you want people to get in touch with you.
Right.
Yeah, you can get in touch with me through my Gmail, Rochelle, ROJackSoul48@gmail.com. And on YouTube, of course. And that's just about it. And, I can't do no other social outlet because I can't remember all them passwords.
Write them down, girl. Write them down. But yeah.
That ain't gonna do no good. I tried that already. That ain't gonna do no good because I can't find the paper that I wrote down on.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Yes.
really had fun, and don't hang up after we get off. But Thank you all in the chat. It was so much fun having you guys
Yeah,
here.
thank y'all all for who in the chat. See, I can't pull up the chat on the phone.
We have 9 people in the chat.
Oh, look at Donna. Donna just being real.
Donna just being real, yes. Oh, what's your husband and your song together? Oh gosh. Oh well. Okay. Did Purple Daisy go? Where did you go? Where did you go? But yeah, so.
Shit, my last question.
Right. What was your husband and your song together? Okay. Well, I don't know how that is going to be answered, Donna, but you know, we just thank all of you. We really appreciate all of you for coming. Thank you again, Verns, for your super chat. We want to, you know, make sure that you go to Vern's channel, Vern's Junk Closet, and also her VMAC show. You know, VMAC show is in the building.
Oh, yeah. On cue,
yeah, right on cue. And check out her second channel. That is her second channel. And yeah, like we said, check out our merch. We're really excited about our merch. We created it ourselves and we printed it ourselves. So, you know, we love that. And yeah, so anyway. Oh, it's delicious.
Wow. Right at the end, right there. Didn't see that. We were looking the other way. Oh.
All right. Oh, so okay.
Just for being you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
That sounds like a song.
You're silly. All right, so I gotta find this. Give
drop her link.
We gotta. Yeah. Can you drop the link while I find?
Well, Selecta.
Yes. Drop the link. Drop the link.
I'm not gonna know.
Drop the link. Drop the link. We'll do that. That's ours. Drop the link. Drop the link. All right. So 1, 2, 3.
One more again. Select.
One more again. One more again.
One more select.
One more time. One more time. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Joe, we got a super chat from It's Nicholas. We got a super chat from It's Nicholas. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Joe, we got a super chat from It's Nicholas. We got a super chat from It's Nicholas. Lot of mercy.
Hey.
Thank you. And
thank you.
I don't know how you click yourself off, but you know, we thank you and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We love you guys. We love you all. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Appreciate your time with us.
Yes. Okay.
As always.
Bye.